Hey, this is Psylacus, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the PPA International OLS lighting system. If you like my channel, subscribe to me, give me a thumbs up for the video, and check out my sponsors if you'd like to support me a little bit. So, anyway, back to the OLS lighting system. This is the Omni lighting system. It has two strips and an extension cable, and here is the actual unit itself, and it comes with two strips, a controller, which looks like this, and then the actual power unit in the back, and a little manual that tells you a little bit about it and what not to do with it. So, first things first is these things are not exactly the cheapest in the entire world, but the thing is that they're easy, and obviously you pay the premium for the easy. If you actually bought these kind of lighting strips themselves and wired them up yourself, you'd probably save a pretty penny. However, if you want to do what I did and be kind of lazy and use it for accent lighting or maybe case modding and putting some cool lighting LEDs that are controlled by a remote control for the ooh-ah factor, then here you go. So, a little bit about the strips. Now obviously you can see that they have little diodes on them. They use a maximum peak of 10 watts, and you can turn them down to do 1 watt. Now the little connector is like this. Now this little piece right here actually comes off. It can be plugged into either side. It looks like this. You can buy packs of them extra. They are kind of expensive, so don't lose them. Now they fit pretty snugly in there, but I would not say that that I would rely on it alone. So whenever you connect an additional line, here's a couple of them, make sure that you maybe put a piece of tape around them. Also, if you put them in on the wrong direction, they won't light up, so make sure you turn them the right way around and make sure you match up. Right here, I know it's hard to see, the camera won't focus, but there you can see a little bit about what they need to be lining up. So I've actually brought in the power cord, plugged in the wall over there, so that way we can get them plugged in. So this is the base unit itself. It plugs in. It says the controller. Here's the infrared connection right here. This is what you have to have line of sight in order to have the remote. Kind of a setback. You'd think they would have done RF because it would actually be able to read it if it was behind a wall. And since you are more than likely going to be putting these someplace out of the way so you don't see it, having this stick out somewhere may be a pain. But if all else fails, you can buy maybe an RF like click remote and plug this thing in, set it to on and the color you want and forget about it and just use that remote. That's what I do instead of having to look for this. So anyway, also here has a 12-volt connection. Plugs in, turns to, I'm assuming this turns it into DC power here, which would be nice, as I probably could take this off so I don't have to plug it in the wall to put it into a computer without actually having to plug it into the wall at all. Just put it into your power supply, which would be convenient. So it has a general 2-prong adapter, plug it in, good to go. You can see there's the eye on it for the infrared, kind of like an old TV set. Now, you hit the IR button, turn it on, and voila, I have color. So what you can do is change, obviously the light corresponds to the color on here. I have no idea what the camera is doing to the color right now, but it will turn it red. So you have red, you can do blue, you can do green, you can do all sorts. I can make even a yellow kind of color. It's just kind of neat. Now, some of the options you have, you can make it flash, which means it'll go through different colors flashing at you. I warn you that if you have epilepsy, watching this video may not be a good thing for you. Obviously it's fading now. You have an all fade, which kind of allows it to oscillate through all the colors for you, so you can see it'll go through all the different ones. Yay, colors. RGB flash, which red, blue, green, really fast. You ever want to annoy somebody, turn all these on in the middle of a party and make sure nobody's drinking. So, and off. Also, one of the cool little functions on here is you can make it dim and brighter. This also turns down the amount of wattage it uses, so it uses 10 at peak, 1 at minimum. So it's kind of nice if you want to have just a dim glow, because at these at maximum, if you were trying to put them underneath something that you were going to sleep in the same room, you're not going to want that. So you might want to turn it down a little bit so it's not blinding. So once again, these are the OLS lighting system. You can find them on Amazon for around $20 for an extension pack, $40 for the actual unit itself. You can buy rolls of these if you look them up. They're a lot cheaper that way, probably more like $5 to $6 a foot instead of $10 a foot if you buy the little packs. You can also buy 10-foot extensions, and also this remote is universal. So if you buy 2 different lighting systems, you can actually still control them from the same remote as long as the IR emitter can actually reach it. Once again, this is Psylacus. I hope this helps. This is the OLS by PPA International. Take care.